Cool thumb. Appreciate that, Emperor Zen. LFG, WHMMA, my man. Hit that like button. Everybody hit the like button. Don't forget, we're trying to get 100 people in the chat tonight. Hit that like button. So tonight we're going ape shit. Tonight we're going crazy. This is the setup. So I'm risking a significant amount of money tonight. Let me see how much we're risking. I'm risking 35 mil in this setup currently. It's not that much money, I guess, but it's good. It's a good amount. West Coast Club. Yo, 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 what's up? All right, here we go. You know what it is, One World 19. I'm using a different setup tonight. Tonight, the setup I'm using is for maximum damage. I'm going to try to get some smites. I'm going to play around with this setup for a little bit. This is a high crush setup. I just made a video on the John Jones retiring and the UFC Buko fights. So check that out as well. Hit that like button, everybody. Trying to get 100 people in the chat tonight. But this is the setup I'm using right now. It's a 35 mil setup. I haven't really used this setup before. Hit that like button. Hit the like button. I haven't used this setup before, so we're going to see how it goes. And I'm going to try to get to $1 trillion on this game. $1 trillion. Let's see if I can do it. All right, here we go. Let's get our first kill. And I already have a couple kills, so I'm going to try to get a tier 10 within an hour. And we're just going to go crazy. We're going to go ape shit. I found a new style that makes me basically immortal in this game against like Void Raker Raggers. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you guys that one later on. It's a secret style. I use the Saradominian God Sword with the Redemption Prayer. So anytime someone tries to combo you out with the Vengeance, you heal your HP. I guess it could work with the Soul Reaper as well, as long as you have enough hit points in the Soul Reaper. We had some good fights tonight. All right, we got our first fight. He's using a VLS. So the thing about this setup I'm using, is when I do my special attack, it makes his defense go down. So here I just gotta be careful. In the early, this guy's talking about I'm a safer. Yeah, I'm a safer, and what? Yup, I sure do safe. Watch this, guys. So I'm using the Stadius Warhammer with the AGS. So I'm gonna lower his hit points or lower his defense with the Stadius Warhammer. Then I'm gonna come in and finish him with the AGS. Yeah, he's taunting us as well. All right, let's see how long that lasts for. Here we go. I just need to get a hit off on him. Here we go. I think I'm gonna switch it over to the Dragon Mace. Let me know if this angle is good for you guys, if you guys can see. Look at that. And the thing about this is, it's gonna hit damn near every time. I gotta be careful right here. Yeah, I knew that was coming. That was an easy one to see coming. Here we go. The G Maul, I don't understand, or the Elder Maul is overrated. I don't understand why it's so expensive. Because it really doesn't hit that much. And it's really not that good of a weapon. So I really don't understand why it's 130 mil. Like in this setup, I should be hitting him every single time I use this maul. Right there, he ain't gonna kill us. But yeah, so Jon Jones retired. That's the latest thing that's happening in MMA right now. You know, everybody's talking about it. Good fights at the UFC Buko. What's his name? Khalil Roundtree and Jamal Hill. They had a shitty fight. A lot of people are pissed off about that fight. I mean, I get it. Sometimes not every single fight is going to be a crazy ass war. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's going to be a technical, boring ass fight. That's just how it goes. Like, see this shit? He's in no armor and I'm hitting zeros and I'm in this max gear. I should be hitting every single time. So I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to switch it over to the Dragon Mace and see if that will work. I'm going to go Dragon Mace with the Light Bearer. And let's see what the results are. I'm going to put the AGS back. I'm just going to spam the Dragon Mace with the Elder Maul. Hit that like button, guys. I'm about to hit. We're going to get a good amount of money tonight. I'm trying to get 100 people in the chat tonight. Here we go. And then later on, I'm going to pull up some of the old school fights, some of the wars. You know, there's a lot of new MMA fans who never seen some of these fights. So I'm going to pull up Roger Horta versus Clay Guida. You know, just some classic fights, you know. Here we go. Hit that like button, guys. I see those hearts. Much love, much love. Hit that like button. They get 100 people in the chat tonight. All right, here we go. Watch me get this kill. And with this setup, it's highly likely that I could get a big smite as well. Here we go. Let me zone in for a second. Hit that like button. 10 people in the chat. We only need 90 more. Hit that like button. Here we go. Ooh, 62. You see that? Big hits. Big hits, boy. Let's go. Let's go. Just got to be careful here because he's going to try to combo me out. But here I'm going to switch back to the Stadius Warhammer. He's dead. Oh, almost died there. Had to be careful there. Had to be careful. Hit that like button. We're risking bank. Risking bank for you guys. So you better hit that like button. Trying to get 100 people in the chat. That's my goal for tonight. And we're going to make mad money tonight on this game. I watch this combo. He's running like a bitch. He's going to try to spec here in a second. Watch. I already knew it. So predictable. Smart man, he's running. He's running because he knows he's about to get cooked here. But I'm going to run because we're risking way more. So I'm going to lure him in. Not going to let him run away. Nah, kid. You're going to stay right here. You don't get to run away. Watch this. But yeah, you know, one thing about the Jon Jones shit, that's just how life goes. You know, got him. Got him. Hit that like button for that kill. 1.3 mil. Something light. But yeah, it's just how life goes. You know, you got to evolve. Just because you're really, really good at something doesn't mean that you should be doing it for the rest of your life. You know, if you outgrown that thing, then don't feel like just because everybody knows you for doing this thing, this said thing, you should just stay doing that. You know, you see a lot of fighters get their whole identity caught up in only fighting, and that's all they are, is just a fighter, you know? So I respect anytime somebody goes outside the box and wants to evolve and do other things, you know? And I think that's a admirable thing, especially because, you know, everybody knows you as this one thing, So evolve. Like, that's something that people get caught up in. Hit that like button, guys. Trying to get 100 people in the chat tonight, and I need your guys' help. Hit that like button. Got the first kill of the night. So now I just need I need 7 more kills. 7 more kills. Here we go. Hit that like button. We're risking 35 mil. So yeah, I think, just because, let's say you're a soccer player or some shit and you're really good at it, that doesn't mean that's what you got to do for your whole life. Life is all about evolving and trying new things, in my opinion. So, like, we're only here for a limited time. So I respect Jon Jones. If he honestly believes that he's going to lose the fight, or he just really isn't interested in fighting the dude, he gave 15 years to the sport. Yeah, retire, go do something else. Fuck it. Why not? All right, we got this guy right here. We got to fight. Here we go. He's going to try to, I already know what this guy's going to try to do. And the great thing about this specific setup is I'm going to be really hard to KO because of my defense bonus. And then he's going to run like a bitch. Look at him. He says I'm a safer because I ate his specs. What a dumbass. Like, I hate people on this game, Like, you just got to not listen to him. Like, oh, you're a safer because I went to do a spec and you didn't die. Like, shut up, bitch. Like, yeah, I'm going to safe every single time. You guys know how I roll. I'm going to safe every single time. I'm going to get all the money in this game. Could you imagine if we actually hit like a trillion on this game? That would be wild. But yeah, that's my new goal, is to hit $1 trillion GP on this game. Be one of the richest players in the game. I got a ways to go, but you can make it happen. So I got this new style. Man, fuck, we get this guy again. I'm gonna just skip this idiot. This clown. Pretty sure this dude's stream sniping as well. He says, why you safer? I'm going to tell him shut. Now I'm going to really safe. You guys want to see me safe? This is true safing. Watch this. Now I'm going to safe. Watch this, guys. Give him 0 chance. 62. Boom. Big hit. Big hits, boy. Safe it up as well. Yeah, fuck out of here, kid. I can't, like, people who play like this on the game, that's how you gotta do them. You gotta give him no chance. Hit him with a small weapon that you're not gonna get comboed out with. And then just constantly just be annoying with them, This setup, I should hit super consistently, because crush bonus is a style that not many armors are good at defending. So theoretically, I should be hitting consistently, and I should get some big smites tonight if everything goes right. So here we go. If we get a big smite, pull up to World 18, I'll give you the loot. But only if you come to World 18 and you hit that like button. That's how we roll here. Here we go. All right, got to fight. This guy looks like he's going to be on the same type of time as the other guy. He's probably using an AGS. Oh, almost got him out of there. Almost got him out of there in the first 2 combos. What's he at? He's at 70 something? Yeah, figured. And so this setup is great because it has really high melee defense. Really high melee defense. So people who use AGSs, they're not really going to be able to KO me unless they just they time it perfectly. And it's going to be pretty hard to do. But if anybody in the chat knows, why is the Elder Maul so expensive? Because in my opinion, it's really not that good of a... I could have died right there. I could have died right there for sure. But that's where the defense bonus comes into play. Hit that like button, guys. New people in the chat trying to hit 100 live viewers tonight. That's the goal. So if anybody knows why is the Elder Maul so expensive? Because in my opinion, it's really not that great of a weapon. It is cool, but it doesn't hit as high as like a Soul Reaper. It's supposed to be more accurate. Here we go. We might get a smite on this dude. He's going to run in a second here. Hopefully he doesn't run. And then later in the chat, we're going to watch some UFC fights. Here we go. Got him. See what I'm saying? Like, this weapon should hit more accurately than that. I'm also using the Stadius Warhammer. Damn it, he's about to get away. Fuck, he got away. I messed up. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's gonna have another spec coming. That's why he's staying. That's the only thing that makes sense. Ooh, okay. Gotta be careful here. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, never mind. I messed up on how I did that, so he's gonna run. I got 2 specs. I gotta finish him right now. Let's go. Smite. Ooh. Almost got him out of there. Risk it for the biscuit. Phil flexing, my guy. Phil flexing. So in this setup, Phil, I should be able to just absolutely just wreck this dude, like all these guys. The Elder Maul is also a new weapon, I believe, that since you started playing, this is a new weapon. Not many people use it, but it's like worth 130 mil. So it's supposed to be a pretty good weapon. And in this setup, I should be hitting, it's not going to hit as high as, let's say, a Soul Reaper, but it should be more accurate than pretty much every big weapon. Ever thought about vertical streams? Yeah, sometimes I do vertical streams on the shorts. But since I'm on my computer, whenever I do vertical streams, usually it's like from my phone. Since I'm on my computer, I would have to figure out how to set up a vertical stream on here. I'm sure it'd be easy to set up. But why, you like the vertical streams better? Ooh, almost died there. But that's where the defense bonus comes in with this specific setup. You know, this dude doesn't have a chance of killing me. Here we go. Now I'm going to spam the specs on him. Let me see here. Let me lock in. I'm going to kill this dude right quick. Here we go. Now I'm going to chill out for a second. Hey, bro. 250 mil giveaways on the daily here. Almost. And I need everybody to hit that like button. Oh, let me see that what you guys are saying. Now I'm pretty safe here. Here we go. Oh, I got him. Damn, he got lucky right there. Very lucky. All right, let's see here. We got Mr. Hustle Man TV in the chat. He says, hey, bro, I do 250 mil giveaways on daily here. I'm looking for another homie to stream with. Want to team up? Yeah, I'm down. Definitely. Real money involved. Definitely, I'm down. If you talk about making money, you're speaking my language. Ooh, here we go. Let's get him out of there. Oh, he got lucky. He got crazy lucky. Yeah, we could definitely stream. You gotta hit that like button though. Yeah, and tonight I'm on some hit that like button shit. Almost died there. 1 second. I'm not gonna let this guy get away. I gotta be careful right here though, because he could KO me if I'm not careful here. Here we go. I got another spec incoming. I'm gonna keep spamming the mace. Here we go. Big hit. Man, come on, man. Hit a 5. Discord, I don't really do Discord, but I'm gonna figure out Discord. I know all the big RuneScape players use Discord. I've never really was a Discord guy. I see what you guys are saying. Lock in, Mr. Hustleman TV. My God, no, I just might be. No, that just might increase viewership. Oh, going vertical might increase viewership. I need a PvPer for content. Mr. Hustleman is gonna try to lure me. He's gonna try to lure me. I see you. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Yeah, we could definitely do some PvP. You know what? I want to do some deep wilderness hybrid PKing for content. I think that would be dope. But like, you know, with Discord, I love that because now it's making RuneScape kind of like Call of Duty. I'll pay you GP per stream. Pay me GP per stream. Yeah, we could do that for sure. I'm trying to get 1 billion on this game, or 1 trillion. Just fucking died. Wow. You see, I get around 50 views per stream. How much GP you got? Well, I don't ever say how much GP I got, but let's say like this, a lot, a shit ton. But yeah, I don't say how much GP I got, you know. And even the GP you see in the chat or in the bank here, this is not on my GP. It's nowhere near even close to how much GP I have. I have a shit ton. This is just like what I'm putting out right now. You know, I got some in different places, but I got a good amount. All right, let's go again. Try it again. You know, bro got lucky. And you know what? Now I'm going to switch it up a bit. I'm not going to use the light bearer. I'm going to use the Ring of Suffering. Ring of Suffering has high defense bonus, so I'm going to put that on. I'm going to put away the steadiest Warhammer. I'm just going to use the mace. 1 bill equals $250. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about RWT. I don't know how that works, but you know, I have a lot of money on this game. How do we chat later about our plans? You just hit me up. Just add me on the game. I stream damn near every day, so hit me up, add me on the game. Hit that like button. Ignore the stream if you fight. Yeah, I'm gonna start ignoring the stream when I fight. But yeah, just hit me up on here. You know, if you're trying any goofy shit, if you're trying to lure me or something, I'm no rookie to the game, so that shit won't go well for you. But if you're trying to be legit and you're trying to make content and stuff, and we could definitely do that. Get Discord ASAP. Yeah, I mean, it might not be today. I'm pretty busy today. So in real life, I'm a professional fighter. I train people, do shit like that, do private security, you know, all types of shit. In real life, I'm like John Wick, you know, the Black John Wick. So I just hop on here and fuck people up. But yeah, I might not be able to do it today, but I'll definitely do it at some point soon. All right, here we go. Round 2. Now I switched up the style a bit. Rob Rune's back in the house. Rob Rune, aka Fruitcake. Rob Rune, aka Fruitcake. Hit that like button. Hit that. Make sure you hit that like button, or I'm gonna hit you with an AGS. Damn, I'm pissed that we lost 35 mil like that. You know, that dude was a noob. That dude was a straight noob. Go to my page to verify. Nah, you can add me on the game if you want to verify. Here we go. We Habibis. We got Habibi in the chat. Here we go. Let me get this guy out of here quick. Oh, almost got KO'd there. Gotta be careful. Here he is. I'm gonna zone in right here. I'm gonna move around because he's gonna be using the AGS. So here I'm gonna, ooh, yep, knew it. AGS is such a dangerous weapon. It's just such a good weapon. Does anybody know, this is something I've been wondering. You know, I don't know everything about the game, you know? I know a good amount about the game, but I don't know everything about the game. If you wear like range gear, it seems like these guys who wear range gear, it makes the AGS hit like pretty accurately. Is the AGS like affected by range gear? Because I'm like, how in the fuck are these guys who are wearing this noob ass gear hitting high hits with an AGS? He's using dragon bolts. I'm gonna take those as well. Free money. Like, he shouldn't be able to hit as accurately as he can with the AGS. And this shit is trash, man. This G-Maul, this Elder Maul is fucking trash, bro. Why is it 130 mil? Nah, G. Re-engage gear. Range gear is so you hit them hard for the venge. Yeah, no, I understand that, but even if someone doesn't have venge, right? There's been times where someone doesn't have venge and they just hit me with the AGS and they're able to do a big hit even though they're in range gear. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? He got range with the AGS. Yeah, that's weird. Well, Phil, that's actually a thing that a lot of people do nowadays. Like Rob Rune, aka Fruitcake, was saying, you know, people will wear this noob ass gear so you hit their venge. Like, yeah, that's normal. That's typical. So now I'm gonna switch it up. I might do a G-Maul. This is what I'm gonna do. Should I do the G-Maul? I'm gonna do a G-Maul because since he's in this noob ass gear, I should be able to get him out of here quick, real quick, with the G-Maul. But hey, Rob Rune, why is the Elder Maul 130 mil? Because the Elder Maul is fucking trash. I don't get it. The Elder Maul is trash. Why in the hell is it 130 mil? Like, this shit should be hitting, for how much it is, it should be hitting every single time. But it's not. All right, let me get this guy. Oh, he switched up his gear. He switched it up to Void Waker. Let's see if we can smite this dude. See, also the G-Maul is kind of trash as well. Like, I mean, I've gotten some big hits with a G-Maul before, like some pretty nice KOs, but for the most part, it just seems like such a trash. Like, it never hits clean. It rarely hits clean. It's just so inaccurate. It's useless in PvP. You can't restore pot. You're talking about the... Oh, are you talking about the Elder Maul? The spec is better than Bando's spec now, but it's useless in PvP because you can restore pot. So it's literally just because of spec, because the spec is fucking trash in my opinion. Like, even when you go to like PVM with it, it just really doesn't hit. So this whole setup I'm using is kind of trash. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to go back to using the light bearer. I'm gonna put the Maul back. I'm gonna bring the steadiest Warhammer. I'm gonna bring a tyrannical ring imbued. Because we can't be dying to these fucking noobs. This is a new style I'm using. We can't be dying to these noobs at all. Like, these dudes are trash. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. You're safing, bro. Yeah, damn right I am safing. And what? I'm not here to fucking not safe. I'm a safer. Yeah, don't ever let anybody shame you for safing. You know, watch this. When people say I'm safing, I safe harder. Like, oh, you're not giving me a chance to kill you. Yeah, dumbass. Why would I give you a chance to kill me? Makes zero sense. You're safing. You're safing. Fucking pussies. Like, shut up. Let's go. Let's go, bitch. Let's get this guy out of here. Let's get him out of here. Since he wants to cry about safing. All right. So, this is why I don't like... I'm about to switch up the style. I'm gonna continue on this style for a little bit. Let's see. We got a 2025 safe harder. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna safe all day. You know, like... in a second, I'm gonna show you guys my style I just figured out that makes me damn near immortal with the Sarah God sword and redemption prayer. Oh, he skipped. He quit. He basically said that, you know, we're too good, we're whooping his ass too bad, and he submitted. All right, here we go. Here we go. Hit that like button, everybody. All right, here we go. Let's find another kill. But yeah, man, like, this setup should be one of the better setups because this gear is harder to get. But it's just trash so far. Like, I don't get it. I mean, we got one kill, but... All right. Let's get this guy out. He's not risking shit. Maybe I'll be able to... Nah, fucking fuck. That's what he said. He's scared. People fear me in this game. You know, he wants no smoke. Here we go. Here we go. Let me move right here to the side. Add me to your list. I got my PM on right now. Ooh, almost died. Almost died fucking around. And we're going to safe. You know we're going to eat to 110. You know how we do it. All right, here he comes. I got the Stadius Warhammer on. I'm going to switch back because I'm pretty sure he's venged right now. I'm going to let my spec go back up a bit. I'm going to let the spec go back up a bit, and then I'm going to spaz out on him. I'm going to crash out on him. Just got to wait a second to crash out. Here we go. Watch this KO, guys. It's going to be epic. But the Stadius Warhammer is a great weapon. It is a great weapon, but same thing. That's my issue with like some of these crush weapons. Like, they just don't hit, you know? All right, I'm about to crash out right now. Here we go. Let's go. Got him. Wow. See what I'm saying? Like, it hits a fucking 1. Bro got saved. Crazy. Crazy. Like, in this, I'm in the best gear for this type of thing. I have 15% accuracy. On top of that, he has like 5 hit points left, and then it hits a 1. You know what I'm saying? But our luck's about to change in a moment. Hit that like button, guys, and get 100 people in the chat tonight. It's about to change in a moment. And last night when I got off the stream, I got a big kill. I got a 100 mil kill. Here we go. All right, let's do it. Time to get this guy up out of here. I'm about to crash out. Gonna crash out. RuneScape crash out. If I die again, I'm gonna rage quit. I'm gonna slam the laptop down. I'm gonna fucking rage quit. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm new as fuck, by the way. Let me know if I'm safe. And this guy's lying. He's not fucking new. Well, if he's new, let's welcome him to PvP with a smite. Right? You know, see what I said? I said, my man, I got you. Like, if he's new, I'm going to welcome him over with a smite. That's what we're going to do. If you've never been smited before, welcome to the club. You want a PK? Here you go. Let's go. Smite, let's go. Big hits, boy, let's go. I told you we were going to crash out. He smited. Damn, he got lucky. He got lucky. Gotta be careful here because he's going to try to time and avenge me. He got lucky. We're going to welcome him to PvP. There you go. I'm going to smite this dude. And if I smite him, hey, Phil, you can get the loot. Welcome back to RS. So this guy's not new. Like, look at him. Look what he's doing here. Yeah. Yeah, you're not sneaky, kid. Rookie. Rookie. All we need is just a good string of hits. So what I'm going to do, instead of having this crush ring, I'm going to bring a berserker ring. And hopefully that will work against this guy. Just need big hits. Like if I would have timed it correctly, I would have got a smite on that dude. Hey, any of you guys watch the UFC fights? Any of you guys watch the UFC fights this today that just happened? Pretty good fights. You know, a couple boring ones, but is what it is. Whenever I fight, you guys got to tune in. It'll be sometime later this year. That's my plan. Here we go. I'm going to lock in. So in PvP, for me, claws seem like they're the best weapon. I'm going to wait until the time is right. Here we go. All right, time is right. All right, now I got his defense down. Should be hitting big now. Zeros. Maybe I jumped the gun there. This setup is so trash. It's supposed to be one of the best setups in the game, but here we go. Let's give it a big hit. See what I'm saying? Now I have better strength bonus, but I'm hitting 13s. Nope. And he's hitting 67s and he's in shitty ass gear. You see what I'm saying? This game pisses me off. Here we go. Fuck's sake. This is so fucking bad. Oh, damn. Maybe Jagex knows I'm on stream and is like, all right, let's fuck with him. Let's give him bad hits. All right, this next one, I'm going to get him out of here. Hey, you guys got any tips? Any PKers in the chat? Here we go. 15 seconds. All right, let's go. This time I'm gonna set it up. Oh, time ran out. Time ran out. Well, maybe we get a better matchup. I wanted that dude because he looked like an easy kill, but time ran out. What are you gonna do? All right, here we go. So the idea is that I hit him with the Stadius Warhammer. This lowers their defense, and then boom, I go into the Dragon Mace and fuck them up. That's the idea. That's what I got picture made. Hit that like button. And then we basically go on a run and keep hitting them consecutively back to back and get the smite. While they're smited, they're going to be panicking. So they won't have time to, they either can eat or they can get their prayer up. It's one of the two, but they can't do both. That's what I see in my head. And we were doing it. I did it earlier on the last dude, and it worked for a moment, but it just wasn't timed correctly. So it didn't work out. But I did a live earlier. I got to fight. I did a live earlier on the whole UFC fights and the John Jones shit. So I got to fight. Let me lock in. So check that shit out. I don't know where this dude's running. Oh, he's a fruitcake. He's not gonna skull. He's only risking 500K max. All right, here we go. Appreciate it. Got a new subscriber. Much love. Appreciate you. All right, let's go. Let's wait. Now we're just gonna sit back and wait for a kill. Wait for a fight. All right, we got a fight here. Let's see if he's an unsculler. See what he's talking about. See if he's free loot. Another unskull pussy. But we got somebody who wants to fight. So this guy. Let me take this guy out right quick. Oh, here we go. Me zone in on this dude right quick, get him out of here. Let's go. Let's get that smite. So with the Void Waker, the max it can hit is like 79 if you have an Ultra Ring. And the Ultra Ring is crazy expensive for the new people in the chat who don't know or haven't played the game in a minute. All right, I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna play with this style maybe one or two more times. If this shit doesn't work, I'm gonna go back to my original style because this is trash right now. Like, it's not hitting. This is supposed to be one of the best gears in the game. It's crush bonus. Like, this is trash, guys. I'm genuinely pissed off. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go back to using a light bearer with the tyrannical ring. In this setup, I should be able to hit like I believe the max is like 65 with the mace. And I have like 10 specs. So if you imagine, like, ideally, if shit went crazy and I just got 10 back-to-back hits, just back-to-back, 10 65s, that would be crazy. Hit that like button. Don't forget, trying to get 100 people in the chat tonight. Here we go. But yeah, is what's his name? Flexing, is he still not Flexing Phil, the other guy? Mr. Hustleman TV. He's still in the chat. Pretty sure he's trying to lure us, but I'm gonna see what he's talking about. There's one thing about the game that's funny is people will try to scam you. They will try to lure you. We're gonna see what he's about. You know, maybe he's gonna try to scam us for content. I'm gonna find out what he's talking about. If he tries to scam us for content, he has another thing coming, because I'm no rookie to this game. I know every single trick in this game. All right, got to fight here against a ranger. I got to lock in against this dude. What I'm wearing should be tailor-made to destroy this dude. Specifically, what I'm wearing should be tailor-made to destroy him. Where the fuck is this guy going? All right, here we go. I'm going to put on... Here we go. Damn, I forgot my light bearer. And he can hit 78 in this setup that he's in. Range is like pretty powerful in this game now. This is a good fight. All right, now I'm going to switch it up. Give him a couple hits. Get him with a couple hits with the Stadius Warhammer. And I'm going to switch back. Constantly keep him on his toes. Constantly make him eat. If he survives, then I'm going to grab the light bearer when we do our rematch. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, and we're gonna rematch him. I should, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna use the Vesta Spear. The Vesta Spear has a really good crush bonus. So hypothetically speaking, if I'm able to hit him with the Vesta Spear, which is essentially like a G-Maul, back to back, and then I'm able to just kind of use my mace after that, that should be a good setup. It should work really well, hypothetically speaking. So I'm gonna try that. How's you guys' weekend going? I know a bunch of fucking nerds playing RuneScape on the weekend, but is what it is. Here we go. All right, I gotta lock in for this fight. This will be a good, significant kill. I think he's risking about 30 mil. All right, that didn't work how I planned it. So here he's trying to lure me in. Just gotta be aware of that. Here we go. All I gotta do to survive here is keep my hit points at around 76. He can't hit more than 76 in this setup that he's in. All right, we're gonna try again. I'm gonna switch it up. I don't have time to switch my gear, but if I get into melee gear, like without the crush, I'll be able to kill this guy. Actually, I'm gonna do it quickly. He skipped. Wow. All right, fuck this gear. This gear is trash. We're gonna switch it up. I'm gonna use the Soul Reaper with Dragon Claws, which is supposed to be one of the best combinations in the game. I'm gonna use Soul Reaper, Dragon Claws, Ring of Suffering. Hit the like button. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I gotta take off my boots. I'm gonna wear regular dragon boots. And I gotta wear Fury. Yeah, this is a good setup here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. All right, let's go. Let's see how this works out. The Stadius setup is just not good. It's really not. We'll take a quick break, and let's watch some fights right quick. All right, here we go. Let me show you something. Since Jon Jones just retired, we're going to some old school fights. So this fight right here, Roger Huerta versus Clay Guida, classic fight, old school fight. If you've never seen that fight, you guys got to check it out. Roger Huerta was an old school fighter who had some wars back in the day. You know, Mexican fighter. Mexican fighters are some of the best fighters in the game. You know, they just got heart and they just make really exciting fights. All right, here's 1 minute of the fight. He's whooped his ass. All right, so now that's what I'm going to do to the next person I fight on here. Let's get back to PKing. Here we go. I'm going to turn my PM off so I can lock in a little bit more. So the idea behind this setup is every time, like my defense is going to be small, so they're going to hit me a lot, but every time they hit me, they're going to take damage. And with the Soul Reaper, I'm going to do big damage on them. So that's the concept, and that's the idea behind this setup. And the Claws with the Soul Reaper is a really, really good combination. All right, here we go. And I should be able to get some smites. I would love tonight to get a big smite on stream. All right, let's do it. All right, this guy, KGL, he's a cool dude. He's a good fighter. Roger was a beast. Yeah, he's a hell of a fighter back in the day. Let's get it. All right, this should be a good fight. It's all about timing. I gotta take his venge off. All right, now we're safe. I know we've got about 30 seconds, about 25 seconds before he can venge again. That was fast. That was fast as fuck. It's good that the Gmaul isn't like super accurate, because if it was, it would be so overpowered. Almost got him out of there on that one. All right, he has Avenge coming, but he doesn't have any more special attacks, so I don't have to worry about that. Big hit. All right, now I got him on the ropes. Damn. He was able to survive. Something I like to do is walk on them too. Especially if they're switching their styles a bunch. Or they're switching their weapons a bunch. I think he's gonna get away. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not going to waste my souls on here, because this weapon works off of souls. So do you see these 5 things right here? Those are 5 souls that I have. I'm not gonna use the spec unless I'm able to get him just really down on health. Damn. Almost. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna grab the light bearer. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the light bearer. I'm gonna use that as my. I'm just gonna spam the Dragon Claw special attack. Or better yet, I'm gonna put the Dragon Claws back, and I'm gonna use the Void Waker. And I'm gonna spam the Void Waker special attack. See if we can smite him. If I smite this dude, I'll give him his loot back. But I just want it for the stream. All right, here he comes. He's about to. Here he comes in a moment. All right, watch this. Ooh, that was close. He's dead. Damn, that was crazy. And he can hit 99s here as well. Damn, hit you for a 70. Damn, you hit a 70. Yeah, this thing can hit, I believe it can hit, the highest I've hit with it was like 74, I believe. Here we go. All right, I'm about to have my second spec in a moment here. And now he's gonna run soon. He has a surge person, so he's also gonna spec soon. Yeah, duck him. Duck. I'm not kidding. Yeah, he's a duck. See what I'm saying? I knew it was going to happen. I knew it. Almost died right there. Who's a duck? Jones? Ooh. Damn, I had him. I had him checkmated. Stop reading the chat and fight. Yeah. That's hilarious. Yeah, I had him checkmated. Let me see. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. The light bearer, or the, what's it called? The void waker is a great weapon. I don't like seeing you lose loot. Yeah, it's just loot though. You know, I get so many kills on here. Like, you know, I can easily go zone in and get a 10 kill streak, you know? So, no, I don't like losing loot either. Don't get me wrong. Here we go. Oh, he ran out. I'm thinking I'm going to switch up my attack style. Dude, it was a good-ass fight card. I can't remember her name was. Yeah, a lot of good fights. I'm about to look them up. A lot of good fights. I mean, a lot of those guys were new guys who were in the UFC. You know, the most, like, veteran fighters on there was, like, Jamal Hill, Khalil, Peter Yan. I gotta be zoned in with this guy. I'm gonna spec him early, so the longer we fight. Yeah, I'm gonna spec him. He's doing the same thing because he knows I have a light bearer, so he's trying to spec me early. So later on into the fight, he's gonna have spec as well. Because chances are he's not going to KO me early. I'm not going to KO him early. It's probably going to be in the midway. Yeah, I'm going to wait till I get a full thing of specs. So I'm going to hit him twice back to back with my spec. And then that's going to be how I'm going. This guy, Menace, says he wondered who's going to win. Menace ran from us earlier, so now what I'm going to do is I got him on the ropes. He survived, I think, 3 special attacks. And a 70. Ooh, a 72. Let's go. He's about to come with a special attack in a moment here. I gotta be careful here. Here it comes. Yeah, knew it. Knew that was gonna come. And now he's trying to run around. Wait 1 second, about to get him out of here. And he ran out. Because I also had a second spec. So I got that. I figured I got how we're gonna get this guy. First time seeing Hill. Yeah, the Hill that you seen was not the typical Hill. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he has an injury. I don't know. But he was the champion at one point, and then now he's kind of, you know, maybe people just figured him out. Maybe he just hasn't evolved his game enough. But yeah, he's not the same guy that he was back in the day necessarily. It wasn't really that long ago. Yeah, he was scared, you know, and it's not that he was scared, is that he's scared of losing. So he's like, fuck, I can't lose again. You know, I don't want to go on a 3-fight losing streak. So that's why he was fighting like that, because he's scared of losing. Because he's on a losing streak right now and he doesn't want to lose again. So that's why. It's not that he's scared of getting knocked out or anything, that he just didn't want to lose again. And that kind of messed him up. 14 people in the chat hit that like button. So that kind of messed him up, you know. And I've been there as well. Like, you know, maybe you lost a previous fight and you really, really do not want to lose again. You know, because you have, you know, all the people talking shit and saying you're washed and all this stuff, and you're listening to that shit. And then you're just like, damn, I can't lose again. So now everything he does in the fight is not about winning. It's about not losing. And that's not a good way to fight. It's really not a good way to fight. And that's what you've seen. And if you're trying to win a decision, if you fight like that, the judges are going to they're going to punish you for fighting like that. It's a trend that I've seen currently. I've seen many fighters fight like they don't want to lose, and the other guy did not win the fight per se by any stretch of the imagination, but then the judges give the other guy to fight because you just weren't aggressive enough, or the judges can see you're kind of like being too cautious, and then they see it as, oh, well, the guy he's fighting must just be hitting him with some big things. Otherwise, why would he be so cautious, you know? This dude's pretty good, but I think I'm gonna kill him. Just need a good hit. Here we go. Yeah, seen that coming from a mile away. So now, since I previously in the fight, I set it up, I'm going to have a second and special attack soon here. And he knows that as well. And in order for him to get those big KO hits, he's going to have to lower his hit points to a point where it's not going to be safe for him. Got him. Wow, he got lucky there. Yo, he got crazy lucky there. Dude, this dude is fucking good, man. Damn, that's crazy. I wish I could put that in slow-mo so you guys can see that. He started trying to load up. All right, he has a spec coming here. It's coming in a couple seconds. He tried to load up his, we call it a DH bomb. And as he was doing it midway through, I went to spec him out. And he was able to eat it. So this dude's pretty fucking good. Like, actually really good. You know, that's pretty impressive. Because that should have been, and he also got lucky because I hit like a 20-something. But that should have been game right there for the dude. All right, this time I'm gonna get him out. I think what I need to do is switch from the Soul Reaper to the Noxus. Oh, time ran out. Yeah, smart move for him because he was gonna get cooked. Eventually, he was gonna get cooked. But I'm going to switch the style up from the Soul Reaper to the Noxus because I want to hit people with the poison and get 2 specs off. 14 people in the chat. Hit that like button. Don't forget, we're trying to get 100 people in the chat. That's the goal. And each stream has been getting bigger. So, you know, a couple of days ago, I had a stream with like almost 40 people in there. So let's get it. And the bigger the streams get, the more I'm gonna risk. You know, eventually I'm gonna risk like full Torva or something. And full Torva is worth like 800 mil. Let's see. The fight that was most Nika Mata versus Nazim Sedov. Yeah, I don't even know who those guys are. There's literally too many fighters in the UFC to be able to know who all these guys are. It's like damn near impossible. Even for the most hardcore fight fan. But I want to talk about the Canelo-Terrence Crawford fight. So I got into it with someone the other day because on stream, because they were talking about, oh, Canelo's so much bigger than Crawford and blah, blah, blah. Well, they just did a weigh-in or a stare-down for the fight promotion, and Crawford actually looks the same size, or maybe even not, I don't want to say bigger, but they're essentially the same size. So that whole idea that, oh, Canelo is going to be so much bigger than Crawford, it's just not really true. Now you're talking my language. Yeah, it's just not really true. He's really not much bigger than Crawford at all. All right, here we go. I'm going to get this guy up out of here quick. Honestly, don't want to get him out of there quick because I want to hit him with 4 Void Waker specs and be able to finish him. Here we go. All right, he took the fight. Let's lure him in a little bit. So as the fight gets deeper, he's not going to be able to escape as easily. Ooh, that was crazy. You guys see that? We both almost got KO'd. Damn, my Void Waker is not hitting. I got him poisoned. Now I got this. Now the trap is set. Got him poisoned. Now I just got to sit back, keep hitting him with these big hits. let the spec come back. He's going to be taking so much damage. I'm going to try to get him out of here on this first fight. I believe he has an AGS. He's going to try spec right here. Almost got him out. Now he's running. Smart man. Because he sees where this is going. Oh, what a pussy. He still had a second spec. But I destroyed him pretty quickly. So actually, I'm going to put on my... I'm going to risk a little bit more. I'm going to put on boom and boom. So I'm risking 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put on a Fury. The Noxus Halberd's actually a better weapon than the Soul Reaper. The Soul Reaper might hit higher, but overall, he skipped. Yeah, smart man, because he knew he was going to get destroyed. Let's see. I don't see many boxers go up in weight class and have success. Even both of them. Canelo went up versus Bivol and lost. Well, let's look at Floyd Mayweather. Because Terrence Crawford's very similar to Floyd Mayweather. Essentially, I think he's like a better version of Floyd. So, you know, in that sense, Floyd went up and had great success. You know, I think the thing is with the Bivol fight, Bivol is a horrible matchup for Canelo because Canelo struggles with guys who are able to switch stances and fight from both sides. And I think Bivol is also faster than Canelo. Canelo struggles with fighters who are faster than him. Because his whole game is like based on slipping punches and moving around. It's usually really, really hard to deal with him. So when you have someone who is faster than you and you're not able to dodge the punches like that, like you would against the bigger guys. Here we go. We got a good fight here. We're gonna smite the fuck out of this dude. All right, let me lock in. I'm gonna hit him with the Void Waker early. I was expecting him to. Oh damn it! I didn't bring enough Venge. I only got one more Venge left. Almost got him. You see that, guys? And I only have one Venge left, so I have to be very strategic here. Hopefully he gets hit with the poison. If he does, he's going to be hit sooner. This is my last vengeance right here. So I told him I'm out of Venge to kind of make him lull him to sleep a bit. He doesn't know that I have on a light bearer. So he's gonna think he has an advantage on me. And he has a slight advantage because I can get comboed out with Venge. But I'm gonna wait until the timer's right. And soon here, go for it. 60. Damn, now he's gonna run because now he knows he's cooked. He has another spec coming as well. Yeah, he knew he was cooked. So I kind of showed my hand a little too early there. I should have waited a little bit longer to do the second spec. Smite him. Yeah. Crawford went up last fight and honestly thought he lost. Really, you felt like he lost? Like what? You feel like he lost the decision? Because on the stats of the fight, Crawford outlanded him significantly. So I don't see how you think he lost that fight. The stats were pretty solid. Like, he way outlanded him. All right, here we go. Oh, almost forgot my Venge again. Can you even PK without Vengeance? I mean, you can. You can still get kills with it, but you're significantly big hit. Let's go. You're significantly less powerful without Venge. Ooh, I'm gonna risk it. Fuck it. Let's go. Damn, he got lucky, bro. These guys be getting lucky as fuck. I think he has a light bearer as well. Pretty sure he has a light bearer. That's why he's so comfortable using his Void Waker so quickly. He has a light bearer with a surge potion, so he's gonna have special attack very soon again. Actually, he's gonna have a second special attack faster than me. So I have to time it correctly. I have him poisoned, so I'm not going to waste my spec this time. I'm gonna wait, make him feel like he has a chance. Let's go. Ooh. See your damage. All right, his spec is coming soon here, so now I gotta be careful here. I'm gonna keep hitting him, but I know his spec is coming. Go, 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 go. Damn, he got lucky. I got lucky as well, but he got luckier. You should have been dead right there. This is a good fight. A lot of good guys in Bounty Hunter today. All right, here's the second spec. If he... Yeah. Almost, guys. Almost got him out of there. But hey, guys, appreciate you guys. Much love. Let's see. Phil, do you play? Vengeance is on Lunar Spellbook. Appreciate you guys. Hey, I'm going to be back soon. If I don't get back on tonight, I'm going to be back tomorrow. And I'm going to try to go ape shit tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to do a 6 to 8 hour stream. Real nerd shit. We're going to nerd out tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Hey, check out that video I just made on Jon Jones and his retirement and everything. Drop a comment, drop a like. I appreciate you guys. Much love. Peace.